Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys' day is going, well, smoother and better than mine. As the title suggests, I have had a lot of issues with FPS issues in Farming Simulator today. And I'm kind of lost at what it is. It seems, I've got a feeling it's the game not throwing any errors. I've tried so many things. We'll get into it once more people get in, because really, wait up, I don't know what the hell to do. So here we go, we've got Forza Gamer, Renault T, Farmboy, Soviet Owl, Adam, and Fraser. What is going on, you guys? How's my day going? It could be better with, as I said a few seconds ago, and well, basically the title, FPS issues today, and I'm at a very much loss at what could be the cause. So I'm going to be running the FPS thing up so we can get to the bottom of it. Hey, Austin. Hey, Virtual. Yeah. Like yesterday I recorded 2 farm sim videos and streamed with 0 issues. Today, randomly, like 11, 12 minutes into a video, it would start, the FPS would go into the 20s at times, where I've never seen that before. So I've gone through, deleted my shader cache, no, I'm not using Real Dirt Mod, like, the log's been cleaned throughout. I nuked that a little while back. Deleted my shader cache, updated my graphics drivers, did all sort of the genuine stuff, typical stuff you would have, and checked out American Truck Simulator. That was fine. So it seems limited to this map. Try the bags yet? No. And again, that was what I was recording. Nothing got changed yesterday, or from yesterday, and that's when the issue started to crop up. Yesterday it was fine. Obviously I streamed with no issues. I recorded with no issues. It was today. Updated cosplay as well, just in case it could have been that. No, I'm not using Real Dirt Mod. I removed it virtual. I know that throws errors, and as soon as it started to throw errors on this map from the mods, I removed it completely. Well, deactivated it at least. Why am I streaming so early? Dave's not streaming this week. Plus I want to see if I can get to the bottom of the FPS issue. Hey James. Not bad, Chris. Could be better. I also removed the SIM track as well. See if it was that. See Dino's back. Oh, is he? Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that. He posted a video today, I'm guessing. Yeah, but what? It was fine yesterday, and I've not downloaded anything new. That's what I don't understand. Like, I was combining this field on courseplay, look across to the yard, and it was going at times into the 20s FPS, which isn't normal. What the fluctuation you're seeing while streaming now, so from the high 30s, 40s, 50s, that's normal. That's completely normal for my computer. It doesn't get that great FPS while streaming or recording or anything like that. That's why I stream at 30 and record at 30. It's just not capable of streaming or playing games at max FPS while running OBS. But for it to go down in the 20s was a bit suspect. And even looking like across from here, when it would do it, it would be in the 20s as well. Oh, the MB track's a nice damn tractor. I wouldn't be too surprised if this wins. I don't know what category it would be in, but I really would not be too surprised if this thing wins. It really is a good tractor indeed. Alright, what we can do is, as that's doing its thing, come over here and do something useful. But like I said, it was weird because it's like an intermittent thing, because it would be fine for the first little while of recording and then it would come into play. And I've restarted the computer and all of that good stuff. Did I literally just save that? Wow. Oh, this is a custom built laptop. It's not a desktop. The specs in the description is both my laptop and desktop is custom built though, which is in the UK still. I'll always build my own PC. Other than this laptop, I will never buy a computer from a store. Close call there, no kidding, eh? Oh, just a heads up guys, there was more Seasons news put out today. I haven't actually properly read it, so I'm not going to say what it was, but there was some more info put up on their blog. Is it better to build because I'm getting PC? I personally do it because I enjoy building computers. I understand a good chunk about them. If you don't understand about computers and know how to build them, maybe it's better for you to get it built. I've built several computers in my time and just thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, the blog was about setting up principles and yeah. I've got a feeling that we will get a map on the release of Seasons. but I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if it's 100% true. It's just something that I got a gut instinct about. I doubt it, Farm Boy. Not the fact it was yesterday. And it's playing American Truck Sim absolutely fine at 75 FPS. That was one of the first things I checked to make sure it's not hardware related. Trying on a different game. If it's fine on a different game, then it's obviously not hardware related. Maybe Lone Oak? No, I don't think it'll be Lone Oak. We will Oxy submit an Oakfield. Non-stars, Facebook. Ah! Okay then. Is out for day of release. There's lots of stuff that can be farmed, but it's just a process of elimination that I will slowly go through myself. Quite disappointed and worried following the mod contest for the future of modding in FS. It's looking bleak. It's not looking great, by any means. Seasons will save the game this time around. I really think Giants need to take a long, hard look at what's going on in the community. Because it doesn't look good right now, as far as modding goes. And without modding, the game's dead. You kind of got to be very deluded to think that that's not the case. I think he's submitting it immediately if he hasn't. 4 seasons. Very possible, Virtual. Oh, yeah, FPS seems okay now. I honestly wondered, the way it was doing it, I really thought it was a shader that got corrupted. Whatever happened to the class role that was supposed to be the reuse page? Did it not get uploaded then, Virtual? The Roland was probably by Stylo, or however you pronounce his name. Stolo or something like that, initially. Oh, Virtual, did you see why Can Farm got taken out of the contest? Mixed feelings about that one. Dibber's disqualified. Oh, so, okay, so it's going to be out there somewhere then on some mod websites to have a look at. Like, I get where Serious Mods is coming from. At the same time, the mod contest, really, everything, unless you have 100% permission, should really be your own work. And you should really be only using buildings and assets and stuff like that that you can get permission from. So I see both sides of it. At the same time, if it was an asset, like he's saying, that has been around for so long and you can't get a hold of the person who initially made it, it was probably a member of the community going, I don't like you, I'm going to report, sort of thing. Hey, Oxy, what's up, bud? Right, got that over and done with. Does everything from the contest get put in the game if it is okay? No, it would need to be updated and resubmitted. A lot of the stuff in the contest, from what I've seen so far, has issues and isn't finished. I'm not talking about maps, because really I haven't looked at many maps at all for the contest. But there's a lot of stuff that isn't finished. Sounds like it was exactly that. But I've only heard one side. Yeah, exactly. And it seems like he's sort of thrown a little bit of a shit fit about it. At the same time, should have known better on that one. I see both sides of it, I really do. But he should have known better. Alright, I'll finish up the edging on this. I think that course is what it did. Who's this? Serious Mods. His Can map, or Canada map, got nuked out of the contest. And from the post that he's been posting, apparently he used a asset that's from like FPS 13. You can't get a hold of the person who made it initially. And basically I was saying that I can see where he's coming from as far as using an asset where you can't get a hold of the person for permission and all of that stuff to say that I do have permission to use it. At the same time, he should have known better to not use it in a contest and, for example, gone to the people like you, Bullet Bill, or anyone that he can get straight contact that's still active to use an asset if he really needed to. I downloaded that map. Glad I did. Look forward to having a proper look around it. Yeah, where's go was the asset? Oh yeah. That's why I make my own. Exactly, yeah. I don't know, Oxy, do they have a forum posts on stuff like that? That's the reasons why stuff's been taken out of the contest like they did last year. Again, I don't know if you may know on that one, Virtual. I love most of Oxygen Davis maps, except Chillington. And I've got an idea for if you're actually seriously going to release that one, Oxy. I've got an idea for a first look video on it. I wonder if Giants nuked it for... Yeah, they did. It was a map asset. It was probably the same sort of thing that happened in 17 where someone's gone, hey, that he hasn't got permission for it, basically, and they straight away nuke it. I think it was someone that basically didn't like Sirius and complained to Giants. Yeah, I'll tell you PMs. Well, basically Facebook later. "20 minutes in, we're okay. Maybe it's something to do with recording." That's causing the FPS drops then. Oh, so he possibly knows who's done it then. Oh, Oxy. Virtual was saying about Oakfield and Seasons. What's the story with that, if you can say? If not, shoot me PMs later. The FS 15 version of Sandy Bay was better, without a shadow of a doubt. Oxy knew where he went wrong there. Season's going to be a huge game changer. I watched Silver's video on it when I got back from camping yesterday. Was it yesterday already? Tuesday? Monday? Monday evening. No, Sunday evening. Jeez, it's Tuesday today. And I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. Oakfield is all seasons compatible now and ready to be sent to Giants. You can circle your sheep through. Really? I wondered, I will say it now. Me and Oxy do talk quite a bit on Facebook. It's no big secret there. And me and him were talking one day, and I was saying about it would be good if you could get Oakfield ready 4 seasons for when it dropped. And his exact words were, "Your wish is my command." At that point, I knew what was probably going to happen. And it's kind of funny that, yeah, I never said anything because obviously I keep that stuff hush. But it's funny how it works out. Is that MB powering the Cedar? How is that MB powering that Cedar? The MB... How much power has the MB got? 135 horse. And the Cedar requires... 180. But how much power is the MB actually putting out? Probably putting out way more than it's supposed to. Not sure if Realmus modding will give out seasons before the 24th. I don't think they will this time, Oxy. I don't think they will. Yeah, really looking forward to the seasons so much. I think it's going to change the game tremendously for a lot of people. I think it's going to be the thing that saves FS19, and I hope Giants wake up to what's going on. I really do. I would say FS19 is not a bad game, but without the mod throughput, we know how the majority of the community works, people lose interest. And it's that worries me, is the modding community has seemed to have got shafted this time around, big time. Is it really impossible to play seasons on current game save map? Yeah, how does that work, Oxy? Oh no. So you do need to create a new game save? I'll send you guys over Oakfield before seasons comes out. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you could, I'd be able to actually... Can you... Before, you used to be able to create a game save, set up, and then import seasons. Can you do that now? Or do you have to set up with seasons activated? To be honest, FPS is dead for me. The seasons will change up. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that same boat. I'm down first. Do you still think there is time for real good mods to come out, because you might need time on? You can copy your vehicles over to seasons, game save, but you have to start again. Okay. So it's not like before then. That's interesting to know, and good to know actually. Alright, let's get this beast back down to the yard. You could drive on frozen rivers before, so I see no reason why they would have taken that up. snow rotten bales on non-set maps. Yeah, and that's the amazing thing. They've really upped that. Because let's be honest, not every map's going to be set up right away. Now the question in when a map gets fully set up for seasons, are you going to have to start a game save again? Or because you've had a new map started with seasons, it should be okay? There's questions like that I've got sort of, I question, knowing full well initially what's probably going to be the case. We'll go this way. Every new game, every new save. Does snow settle on top of buildings as well? That's a good point. I doubt it. Oh, footpath. I never noticed that before. You could make that work, Oxy? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, textures. Okay, yeah. So it basically looks like it's got snow on the top of it all the time. I look forward to seeing how dynamic the weather is going to be now. And the fact that the most exciting thing for me is every time it's not going to be the same scenario, it's going to be different, pretty much. More random, at least. Possibly on all accounts, infinitely random. Definitely say the FPS is still okay. Lots of randoms. Nice. Winter sunset's nice, really. Yeah, crop rotation is going to be a good thing. I tend to try and do that anyway. I'm not going to plant soybeans on top of soybeans. Yeah, I look for... Oh, crap. Where did the thing go? Oh, it's actually looking down now. Sweet. I look forward to seeing the lightning. Yeah, and it sounds like you actually need to plan stuff, so I can see me having to download basically... well, actually not necessarily download it, but get on Google Docs and actually plan out stuff. Yeah, the maintenance as well. The fact that a machine can look all crappy and you don't have to repaint it. That's how Giant should have done it, personally, I think. Realmist Modern really take what Giants have screwed up on in a lot of people's eyes and ran with it. And the fact Rakin works for Giants kind of says a lot on that. Simulation... Have I just missed my turn? Farming Simulator has never been a simulator. You guys have got to remember that. It's a game first and foremost. It's an arcade game first and foremost. The game is supposed to be able to be played by anybody, not just people who actually understand agriculture. So, well, the people that say, oh, it's not a true simulator, it's never going to be a true simulator. It was never designed to be a true simulator. That argument, for me, does not fly. Yeah, the weeds do look good. Hey, Greg. Oh, the FOV on this was easy to fix. Have a look at what the FOV is on the outside camera and put it to the inside camera, and it's perfect. They've got the FOV for the inside of the cab set at like 60. It just seems you are tunnel visioned a bit. I'm doing good, Sam. I saw you say something, but I completely missed it. I was on a tangent of some sort, so sorry about that. Have you got seasons in order for... I think it's no big secret now. Oxy's actually had seasons for quite some time. I may or may not have known about that, but again, me and Oxy talk quite a bit. He knows I can keep stuff on the hush. So basically, when seasons is broken, we can go to Oxy and complain. Love to see a C-130 or maybe a Vulcan. Oh, one Sandy Bay. That's a good shout there, Roxy. Model of Vulcan. XH558. That'd be pretty sick to see. With the Vulcan howl as it goes by. What I miss, bro? Something. Oh, not much, Craig. We started early. Rainbow Day's not streaming this week, so... And I've had FPS issues while recording on the map today, so I've been trying to figure that out. But I think it's just recording that seems to be the issue. Well, it appears so, at least, actually. One of the reasons I bought the 7810 back is, well, so we can use it to spray. I need to make him Gary's bigger for the combine. No life season is nearly upon me here. Harvest time. Late nights. Next to no sleep. Oh, there goes the FPS. It's doing it again, I think. Where's the spray? Alright then, jeez. The latest builds I have mostly in the book already, hustles. There's probably been some pretty funny bugs in it out. Could flooding be possible, Fields? They'd need to make the water dynamic, which the water is far from dynamic in Farming Simulator. I think that would really cripple the game engine. Personally, is what I would feel on that one. Unless it was like a fill... not a fill plane, but... yeah, basically, like a better term, a fill plane that just comes up from underneath the fields. But again, I don't know what that would do for performance. It's 26 miles an hour and slows down at junctions. 26 miles an hour is Yeah. Faster than what it is currently, but still not that fast. As I've said for a long time, I think I'd like to see 35-mile-an-hour traffic, personally. I think that'd be a good mix. Do I know if there's any new Euro Truck Simulator trucks coming soon? Not that I know of. They could add different models into it, but as far as it goes, I've not heard of anything new truck-wise coming to Euro Truck. I'd like to think they're hoping or concentrating on bringing stuff to American Truck Simulator. That's the game that needs it the most. Helicopters. Helicopters are kind of boring though, let's be honest. Unless you're talking like Apaches and stuff like that. They are kind of boring. Oh really? Shut it off just a tad too early though. Yeah, now they've gone to green estates, or a decent greenery estate in American Truck Sim. It's beautiful. Love driving up in Oregon. Fall to the ground. Nice one, Nathan. Oh, the Chinooks. Yeah, they're pretty cool, I guess. Definitely unique. Or you could do a hybrid V22 Offspring. Slurry. The umbilical systems that have been out there in the past that people like to show on the Facebook pages literally do squat. They don't even work properly. Well, they don't even work. They're just literally props for photos. It's kind of crazy that so many of the photos that you see on the Facebook community page for stuff like the umbilical systems is literally props. Would love to see an Osprey. Pavlo. Those things are huge. I've seen both in real life. Pavlos are absolute monster helicopters. That's the biggest one. EJ. It is a 900 turbo intercooled. Was in some work at to see them practicing for the air show. Oh sweet. What air show was that? Not Fairford, was it? International Air. We're expecting seasons to be great to start off. Or will it have to... By the end of the day, when Seasons releases, it's going to be beta, effectively. Is this map coming to consoles after the mod contest? No idea. At this point, I doubt it, because it does have branded shops and stuff like that, which Giants would probably want them removed. And I think that'll take a lot away from the map. Like KFC, Boots, Spa, Post Office, Tesco, Fuel Station one it's got in there. Last time I went to an air show was Cosford 3 years ago. Never been to Cosford. The one I always used to go to was International Attitude with my dad. Ah, Farron McKellen. Fury Roof. Alright, board following that thing now. Let's crack on with the spray. At least I know it's done at that point. Shamrock Valley. I would really push Shamrock Valley to be the next one as well, because to be honest with you, didn't rain nice. Yeah, it shows when it starts getting cloudy and rainy, they're crap, because the performances end up having to do their low-level stuff, which is usually not the greatest. It's not the same. He's already been working on Lone Oak Madam. No, and Oxy, Lone Oak's probably almost done. Last show I went to was one in my city. Oh wow. Left slip for the red arrows, wow. What equipment drops the most? It all depends on your system though. The reason I was running the FPS was because of the, well, mainly the title. I was running into FPS issues, but it seems okay right now. So it could be a recording issue, which I'll need to look into. I pushed Shamrock 2 as I'm console player and I've got to split. We didn't get enough time on Shamrock. Even the PC guys. Obviously the console guys didn't get to play it at all. But we didn't get enough time on it. Waiting for seasons. I wouldn't be too surprised. I would not be too surprised. I look forward to Oakfield. I know it's not going to be one that I do a series on it. It's probably going to be a map that I play for myself, and I probably will run seasons on it for me. But unfortunately, American maps on UK-based communities do absolutely shite. Seen the red arrows in a long time. Oh wow. Obviously I've not seen them because I've not been in the country for a while. Do you think the 1060 will be okay to play this? As long as you play the game okay, yeah, you should be able to play this map with no issues. This map's actually really FPS friendly. That's why it's probably not the map causing my issues. I don't know what's going on. Will you seasons in your streams? Watching seasons by reviews. Seasons used to slow the gameplay down to a point where it would turn people away from watching Let's Plays, unless you did a lot of crap off camera. I'm hoping it's not going to be the same this time of Seasons, but I've got a strong suspicion it is. I don't know yet. Seasons is going to slow gameplay down quite significantly, though. They're not lined up properly. The spray effects. Oh, that's funny. Oh, they're coming out of here, though. Oh, no. You know, I lost my... You lost your course on your computer. How can you lose your course on the computer if you didn't delete it? You must have deleted something you shouldn't have. Oh, the beef cattle and all that stuff. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. Recycle bin? Could be in a recycle bin. Hopefully you know about the recycle bin. I think Seasons is going to destroy FPS on low-end PCs. It shouldn't do. Why would Seasons destroy FPS? Hit my mouse, do not know how to get back to PC. You've lost me, Craig. Cattle moving. Beef cattle and stuff like that, I like the sound of that. You know, what's better than raisin beef burgers? Can't think of anything else. I think the thing that Giants really need to work towards right now is putting out material for people to learn how to mod and to get into making mods in the first place. Back in the day, it used to be all over FS UK. Nowadays, there is nowhere for people to learn. People have the mentality of a case of, I learned from nothing, so should you. They don't want to help each other to get the game better and better. Oh, yeah, I did Walking Fox, it was great. As much as I like dairy at heart, I'm beef farmer. There's beef cattle. I wouldn't do anything animal orientated IRL. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Mafia. I thought that was a bit suspect. I can see them changing that, I would hope. Because, as far as I'm aware, slurry is basically pee and cow crap mixed together. Which is the case. Their bedding is going to be manure and all of that stuff, and their crap mixed together. That's something I don't see their reasoning on. It should be both. I completely agree with you on that one. Said if you depend on giving them straw. Yeah, but if you give them straw, are they still going to make manure and slurry? Because the way it was written in their blog post, it's one or the other, basically. It's the way it sounded. Let it grow. Oh, 100%, James. 100%. Oh no. When I'm playing this map for me, without streaming or anything like that, until I get down to the yard, I'm in the 60s, 50s. Yeah, the Cotton DLC is a weird one. I'm excited for it because I do enjoy the cotton aspect of the game, but it's something that I feel should have been in the game by the default, and that will be said in the review of that DLC if I get sent it, when I get my hands on it. I'm dropping in the 30s there, which I'm not too worried about. I think it should be free. Specific. Not touch cotton. You say that, Mafia, but the Platinum DLC in FS 17, that was sugarcane harvesting. It wasn't lag, it drops. The FPS dropped into the 20s. Not 20s, 30s. Alright, so that is gonna go there. This one is still growing. That's very nerdy done too. God, that looks stunning. Alright, what we could do is jump into the combine, which could be part of the issue I was combining earlier. So we'll get the combine set up. Just need to learn how to optimize the game. This game is fairly optimized, dude. If you're running on a prehistoric computer, then, well, time to update your system for 2019 gaming. Price of the harvester was also ridiculous. Price of the harvester IRL was probably almost $1 million, Mafia. That's probably why it's reflecting on if you're on about that. Yeah, and GTA is also, what, an almost 10-year-old game at this point? So therefore it's going to need a lower end system to run it at a higher FPS. I'm doing good, Irish family. What about yourself? 6 years? Well, there you go then. And another thing, as far as the Cotton DLC, no one's holding a gun to your head sort of thing, forcing you to buy a DLC. You don't have to buy it. You can skip it or buy it. Granted, I'm extremely biased with that because of its investors. I don't know. I don't know if we will get class quite yet. Granted, there's apparently something posted up on the Giants forum from ArtStation, and it was a huge slurry tank with a fifth wheel attachment. And it wasn't a fifth wheel attachment for a transport truck, it was the class Xerion style fifth wheel thing. So I can't help but wonder if we are going to be seeing class in the Xerion, more importantly. Yeah, it wasn't that. Hang on, let me see if I can find the photo quick. I have to log into Facebook because it was Mr. Rainbow Dave that sent it to me. Here it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to get out of it so I can get a shortened link. There you go, if you guys click on that, that's what got posted in the Giants the other day, or Discord the other day. What was that crash? Just on the Netflix? No, that OBS, for whatever reason, from time to time will do that. Where it's just stop sending data. No rhyme or reason for it. I don't understand what goes on to cause it. Oh wow, actually needs to be refilled. Huh. If you guys see the gooseneck, fifth wheel, whatever you want to call it there. Yeah, interesting. Or one of them, yeah, for Xerion. Yeah, see, so that website did give a lot of hints away. Like a big chunk of the Big Bud DLC wasn't made by Giants, it would seem. Granted, I cannot find that on the website anymore, so it's either been taken down or it's not real. So I'm not saying it's real, but it's something to kind of go about for sure. I really do hope it is Xerion coming though, because it's one of my favourite classes. Well, it is my favourite class character. That thing is such a absolute awesome machine. Hey, hate him. I think James is joking, Martin. Just gonna say, it'd be cool if it automatically refilled. If that was attached to pick up the suspension, go through the truck. The truck would end up going from like that to that. Now granted, empty a pickup 3500 dually would probably be okay, empty, but any more than that, nah. And away you go. It seems like the FPS is okay. It really has to be something to do with recording then in OBS. Interesting. I wonder if the computer did an update last night and I didn't see when I shut it down. Yeah, I've got to ask. Yeah, it was great. No idea, EJ. Look it up, it's the 900 MB track, turbo intercooled. And we'll probably wrap up the stream. How long have we been going for now? Hour 7 minutes. Once we've got this field knocked out. I'll do a few more test recordings in a bit on here to see if it completely craps out again. Does anyone know what happened to David Oldfield? Dino? Oh, not Dino. Yeah, Dino, wasn't it? Or Disco? Disco. He's still kicking around, I think. I think he had a lot going on in his personal life. Videos I'm uploading later, it'll be an Oakfield video tomorrow. Which recorded fine, that's the annoying thing. Alrighty, so we've got the 2 fields harvested and planted, both in wheat. The next one, well, the next 2 over there that are canola, we'll probably throw in barley. Really is a nice tractor. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow on some Oakfield Farm. So until then, catch you guys tomorrow. Later.